My sister and I were alone when I heard someone whistle to me twice. Then her eyes changed. Last night, I had a dream that felt too real. So real, I'm still checking over my shoulder hours later. I'll share it with you here, word for word, the way it unfolded. It started with me and my sister at home, just the two of us. It was late. The house was quiet. A little too quiet. We were just talking, phones in hand, when I tried to spook her. I said, "What if someone's out there? Watching?" Then, just to mess with her, I whistled, twice. It was just a joke. But a second later, I heard it again. From outside. Whistle. Whistle. Identical. Same rhythm. Same tone. Not from me. We both went still. I felt cold all over, like my skin remembered something my mind didn't. She whispered, "That wasn't you?" And that's when I noticed it, her eyes. They were wide. Brighter than usual. Almost glowing. And as I told her what I heard, they didn't blink. I panicked. I ran outside the house. She followed after a second, but when she stepped out the gate, something about her felt off. I told her, "Don't do that again. You scared me." She said nothing. Just stared. We walked back in. And then she did something strange. She locked the gate. "Our family isn't home yet," I said. "Why would you lock it?" She just said, "Okay," and stood there. Still with those eyes. That's when I said it out loud, "I think it started when I heard the whistle." She didn't move. But then she pointed down the street. There. I turned. Under the only flickering lamppost stood a figure. Not walking. Not moving. Just watching. With huge, reflective eyes, just like hers. I ran. I woke up later. Back in the house. Alone. There was silence, but it wasn't peaceful. It felt wrong. Like something was waiting for me to notice it. I saw fingerprints down the hall, dark, like ash. Small ones at first. Then larger. Unnatural. I followed them to her bedroom. There was a faint blue light under the door. And from the other side. Whistle. Whistle. The door opened on its own. She was inside. Standing. Still. Back turned. When she finally spoke, it wasn't her voice. "Greater than you called us." Her head turned. Not her body, just her head. And her eyes were something else's. Then something began crawling out of the wall behind her. All shadow and eyes. I ran to the door. Locked. In the silence, something leaned in close and whispered. "Whistle. Whistle." I woke up for real this time. Screaming. Heart racing. Bed soaked with sweat. It was morning. My room. Safe. Until I turned over and saw her, my sister. Asleep. Peaceful. But on her neck, I saw 2 ash-gray fingerprints. And outside the window, something whistled. Twice. Edit, I haven't been able to sleep since. I told my sister the dream. She laughed. But tonight, she whistled as a joke. And I swear, I heard someone whistle back.